no, you do a song with me.
Right.
And we just do a song.
Yeah.
Because this is how we was doing back in the day. Now, you just rapping. You know what I'm saying? So you come in, you do the song with me. You don't know. I done went to ASCAP and did all, you know what I'm saying, my shit. Now, the song pops off. Biggest hit ever in the last 2 years. It's the biggest song. Streams is just coming in. They booking. You like, well, you ain't got nothing to do with the show, but, well, you perform, you know what I'm saying, the show money. But I'm saying as far as all the streaming money and the radio and all that. And so you like, dog, I ain't getting nothing from that. Hell no. You know what I'm saying? And then by that time, when you come and ask him for money, because you didn't do your side by getting a split and all that and making sure what you were supposed to get, now, the record got legs now. I don't even need you. I can cut you off. You can say, give me some money. I can cut your ass off the record now and put Lil Baby on it. You know what I'm saying? It's a big record. I don't even need you. So you just got played. You know, you didn't really get played, but you played yourself.
Right.
It wasn't me. It's not my responsibility to do your business and your paperwork for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's for you to speak up and say, hey, bro, what's the split on this? What we doing? How we breaking this down? You know what I'm saying? And at this point, to me, somebody else might have a different message. I advise any artist at this level where we at now to get a split. Because you never know what some shit gonna do, bro.
They got free split sheets on the internet you can literally just print out.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sign it here, put a percentage right there. Everything good. All right, you take a picture with your phone. All right, we good.
Right.
It's going on my little folder. That easy. You know what I mean? Otherwise, here come everything, and ain't nobody getting nothing. You know
Look, free Geo.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gio's in Quarantino.
Yeah, I was gonna say too, like in a book I was talking about everything you need to know about the music industry. They tell you, like, you sign a record deal now, even with everything being digital, they gonna hit you with a deduction like they was pressing up those actual units that you sold.
Yep.
So let's say you sell a million albums on iTunes, they still gonna get the money off top. Yeah, like they actually pressed the CD, packaged it, did the booklet, and all that with it. You know what I mean?
It's a super bad loan.
Yeah, for real.
It's just
You're like,
up.
they signed him for $1 million. He better sell a lot at his first album because
he
he
better
gonna
work
be in
like a
debt.
motherfucker.
The rest of his career, he gonna be in debt if he don't. This first album ain't nuts.
Right.
Shit.
Now, one thing I want to.
You will owe money on this beat. Go do the second album to pay for the money you owe on the first album. They be like, we hit you with promo, this, and that. Your advance, you ain't do this. Now you in the red. You owe money.
Right, and you still owe us 6 videos.
Man,
And the second album you doing, you better do that just to make up for the money you owe us on the first album.
Right.
Remember when Howlin' Wolf went to Chess Records? And this from the movie Cadillac Records, when Leonard Chess played everybody, fucked everybody out their money. He had Chuck Berry, he had Muddy Waters, he had Lil Walter, he had Etta James, he had all of them, you know what I'm saying? And when Howlin' Wolf came, he was like, I'm prepared to give you in advance. And this, he like, no. He was like, I want my money on the back end.
Right.
Straight up. You can keep that. You know what I mean? I know what that mean. That's not free. That ain't free money. You know what I'm saying? That's my money you giving me and acting like it's free. But really, I got to pay that shit back. You know what I'm saying? Because if you give me $10,000 right now and the record sale, you know what I mean? And I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, hold on, bro. You think he ain't going to bring up that 10 G's he gave me?
Right.
Well, we gave you 10. Oh, you didn't say you was counting that, though.
You gotta do 20 to break even.
Right. Man, it's a rough, man, it's the dope game, man. It's the streets. It's really rougher than the streets, being in the industry. And then you dealing with gangsters, with guess who their protection is? The police. Because they doing everything legally. You just don't like it. You know what I mean? But they doing everything legally. They got their bodyguards and the police to deal with your ass.
Right.
And you got some motherfucker in a suit probably ain't spent one day in the streets. Just punk the shit out of you.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? For millions. We
Typed
watching
it up.
punk motherfuckers for millions,
Hit
man.
the enter button and bullied the shit out you.
Right. We watch a motherfucker who grew up going to the country club with his parents. Hold your ass for $10 million.
You just breached Article 7, buddy.
Tell me that's not gangster. I keep saying gangsters wear suits. Remember that.
Man.
Gangsters wear suits.
Man.
Crumb bums do crime in jeans and shit. Gangsters wear suits and do shit worth millions.
Man.
Change your life. The politicians, the executive, they making decisions that's changing your life. Your life. You know what I mean? You way over there. Mm-hmm. Come on, man. They the real gangsters, man.
Right.
Them record execs, woo, I don't know how you deal with it. It's just like with Suge and Snoop and so forth. It's like, bro, it will be seriously hard for me to sit across the desk from you, but you owing me millions and you won't give them to me.
Right.
That got to be hard. That's why, and do you know, that's why a lot of times they won't see them people. They always get thrown off because they like, this man might fucking kill me. I owe this, you know what I'm saying, millions. That'd be my thought. I owe you millions, bro. I don't want you within this fucking close to me. Because ain't no telling what you would do.
Right.
Tell dude to go on, I ain't here or whatever. You know what I mean? Because I owe that man $20 million. Don't let him nowhere near me.
Right.
Straight up. Nowhere near me. He could stab me. He could do anything.
Yeah.
I don't want it to happen. And right. And Dame got on him. Dame get his money back. He sued him. He won, didn't he?
He got some of it and dude how to make payments, but he set it up where it just goes straight to the garage and his baby mama or whatever. His baby mama and her husband was doing some bullshit. And her lawyer was doing some bullshit.
He just told us a whole story, the mic all the way over there.
Right.
Y'all just tuned it in. You want to tell them what happened?
Hey, because I'm telling you, this that record business, that's why we go get L and his experience with it and shit, man, but like I say, you can't trust nobody. You see everybody. All you are is a dollar sign.
Hey, I had checked that Snoop Dogg Eminem thing out, man. Speaking of Snoop Dogg, you was smart for y'all conversation, wanted me to look into it.
Right.
Man, Snoop started that shit, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Eminem was like, man, I was with you like a week ago, man. Why you got... Everything he started out in the interview was cool until the end. He was like, Eminem ain't in my top 10. You know what I mean? He was like, we talk about hip-hop, Eminem, I could live without. You know what I mean?
Now,
and
see,
then he just started shitting on him after that.
Now listen, now how's that starting something?
No, the beginning was cool.
Right, but if you ask me...
After that, the
right,
comments.
But if I'm giving my opinion, and that's my opinion, and excuse me, that's what we deal with now. Just a little bit of it. Because you my friend. Because we always talk about what? Rappers' friends not telling them they whack and shit like that.
Yeah.
Now, just because you my friend, I got to think you a cold rapper?
So check it out. This is
No,
what
it wasn't even about it. It went past that.
This
It
is what
got
I
disrespectful.
think. This is what I think. I think Stu wanted to get on a track with M, and M's album was already done. Like, nah, fam, I'm good. And Snoop took it a certain way. This is just my opinion. And then it went south from there. You know what I mean? Like, well, we should do a collab together. Because you've never seen M and Snoop do a collab together.
No,
ever.
one.
Which one?
He did the what you call it? So the one Dr. Dre, Nate Dogg. He did a remix to it and put it on the Eminem album. And they performed that shit because he said he used to be like backstage when they performed it, and he was like, man, I gotta get on that. I got something for it. And they remixed the whole song. That
What was it? Forgot About Dre?
No, It was.
I don't remember Snoop and M being on the track together.
Yeah, they got one song together. You know, it's a Snoop Dogg song remade by Eminem featuring Snoop Dogg, and it's on Eminem album. It's
But I've never seen those two dudes ever on a track together, period. Meaning, any track that was gonna do something other than a remix, like an official first track. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This was an album cut.
Right, something that wasn't a remix, you said.
So what I'm saying is,
He got more
that,
songs with 50 Cent than he got with Eminem.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course. But we're M with Snoop on a track. I've never seen it. So I, in my mind, I would think that Snoop would have been like, "Let's get on the track."
Right. Now, what did Snoop say that you feel was disrespectful? We didn't finish. You didn't finish.
Yeah,
Oh, because I had watched the interview where it was like back and forth what they were saying, you know what I'm saying? And like Eminem was like, I agree with him. Like, I can't fuck with KRS-One. I can't fuck with LL Cool J. These people that I grew up in, I never put myself in that list, and I'm not offended by you not putting me in that list either. You know what I mean?
Right.
But when he was talking about, you know what I mean, he corny and this and that, like he just got overboard. It was an interview with him and Charlamagne the Guy, and he was just like, he was actually talking shit about him at the end. You know what I mean? He was like, "Dawg, I was just with you a week ago." You know what I mean?
I understand that. Like, if we cool, I could not like your music or think one way.
Like,
but
we
you're
the
right.
same
But to
camp.
be sitting up in an interview, like, fam, corny,
Right.
and this, that, like, okay, bro, I can see that. I get that, M. Like, you went a little too far. I understand you saying I ain't in your top 10. And this, that, and you gave your opinion.
Man, fuck Gio.
But
Fuck Gio.
he is corny.
You watching Gio? Fuck you,
he
man.
he didn't say nothing that wasn't true. But I can see.
You gotta see the
You
interview.
being your
At the
guy.
end, he get disrespectful.
Bring it up. You got to bring it
Yeah,
up
can
for
I
us,
see it?
y'all.
Okay, wait. So let me.
See if it's on YouTube so we
Yeah,
can
it's on
play it.
YouTube.
For somebody to be $150 million net worth lower than M, he should kind of humble himself.
But at the same time,
Snoop
Eminem
Dogg's
even
a-
said, like, I looked up to dude. He been in the game like 20
Right.
years longer than me. I look up to dude.
Like I'm
You know
looking
what I mean?
I'm looking at their net worth
Listen,
right now. Amber 230 million and Snoop's at 150.
Now listen, in Snoop's defense, he got fucked out of a lot of money because Doggy Style, if he would have got to keep the money from Doggy Style,
He would've got a little bit more money.
He would be up there. You know what I'm saying? He'd have been up there.
I mean, I love them both.
Right.
You know what I mean? I love both them artists.
Snoop got fucked. He got he had a deal.
I'm like, humble yourself, fam.
Remember, Doggy Style was one of the most. They said they had 5 million motherfucking albums sold before it even came out.
Yeah.
And they kept pushing the date back. And they kept driving it. Then they put it out. That if he would have got to keep that money, he'd have been any money. Murder was the case.
Yeah, of course.
From all the Chronic.
He probably
Remember, if he'd
200,
have got he'd have got to keep that money, he'd be up there.
Bro,
Him came out with a good deal.
Bro, the dude that just won the lottery, he's got more money than both these dudes.
Damn. Now listen, that's another thing I want to point out.
780 million.
Damn, I can't say it to you.
How everybody, almost all these rappers, signed a deal that basically fucked them. Especially the first deal, except him. He came out with all the cards in play. You ain't never heard him say, man, Dr. Dre never paid me, and this, you ain't never heard none of that shit.
Right, he got his money.
He got his money out the gate, dog. Ain't that something? But everybody else got fucked around. Even Drake got fucked around. That man left Death Row with nothing.
Yeah, that's what he said. You keep the masters, you keep the money. Watch this.
Because you know he had the challenge.
Oh, you sent me the...
Yeah, I ain't got no way to send it to you on Facebook.
You need to make a new Facebook.
I know.
Email him.
R.I.P. Roger.
You got to send it to the email.
Just make it one, a normal one.
We probably ain't got time. It's 55.
You down, you keep making phantom pages.
Man, I made the normal ones.
Use your name,
I
man.
did plenty times. That's 6 out of 10 of the profiles they took from me.
It burnt up.
Man, I've been banned before.
Am I saying it right?
They banned my IP address on one of my phones. Won't even let me make a new one.
Right. And thirst is real. That's right. You got to think, man, that, you know, the industry has always been a motherfucker. Always. The industry's always out for themselves and not for the artists that they have on their label.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
They're using you as a piggy bank.
Right.
That's all it is.
You get
coming
thousands to their
do what you gotta go do.
100,000s.
Go dance. Go sing. Go do what you gotta go do. Go make this money, and let's let me rate the benefits of it.
Right.